Today we're going to talk about these two seats, so Berk Ploh and Berk Ploh padded, and we're going to compare them to the Berk Lupina cell which I rode already. So first things first, here's just like a 30-second clip if you guys don't want to watch the whole video or what we're going to be talking about, and the final score, how I rate these two cells, especially compared to Lupina, which I really love. So here we go. Here are just a couple of specifications regarding these two cells. So the padded version is 90 grams and this one is 75 grams. So the biggest difference that I noticed with the padded one, you don't slide as much on the cell. So for me, I like the carbon finished version. I don't know, I just don't feel that amazing on the padded version, but it is more comfortable. So if you guys are used to the padded version, I think that's the better option for you guys. And now let's compare it to the Lupina, which I have on my bike here. One of the bigger differences are the rails, because it's 1 centimeters higher than with the Lupina. I think Berk made that so it flexes a little bit more, so the ride is not as stiff as on the Lupina one, because I have the Lupina here and this one is the shorter version, which I don't think they made any. So this is like a prototype version of the Lupina seat, and this one is really stiff. So compared to this one, I think I prefer the Ploh than the Lupina, but if I look at the width of the saddle, I like the Lupina a little bit better. So for me, yeah, I had now the Ploh on my bike for the, a month, almost a month and a half now. And yesterday I rode with Lupina, and yeah, I felt a little bit better on the Lupina saddle than the Ploh. But I got some customers that rode the Ploh, and yeah, it just depends on what's the width of the saddle that suits you better. So if you need like 150, then yeah, the Lupina is better. And if you want like a little bit yeah, not as wide of a saddle as the Lupina is, so around 140, then I think Ploh is the way to go, especially if you sit a little bit on the front of the saddle, or if you move on the saddle a little bit, then yeah, I think the Ploh is a little bit better, especially if you push the limits. So that's when you go a little bit on the front of your saddle, then yeah, I think the Ploh is really good. But if you sit like here, for me it was just a little bit too wide, because my legs, my thighs are a little bit bigger. So yeah, but it wasn't like I'm nitpicking right now, so it wasn't that big of a problem for me. It doesn't really matter if I rode this one or this one, but if I would had to score the saddles, then I would give this one like a, I don't know, 4.5 or 4 out of 5, and this one would be around 4, just because this one isn't as comfortable as this saddle. So yeah, this one is a little bit stiffer. I would want it a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, that's pretty much it regarding the saddles. So the front end is a little bit wider here. This one is a little bit narrower. I prefer this one regarding the autonomy of the saddle. So, and the looks, I think I prefer the Ploh. So maybe Berk will do a shorter version of Lupina sometime soon, and yeah, we can test that out as well. But I think the next product that they will put out are the shoes, so I can't wait for those to be put on the market, because I've seen the shoes in person and they look really sick. So yeah, I'm riding the prototypes right now. So yeah, if you guys are in a buying mood for some new shoes, wait for those shoes, because I think they will be probably one of the best shoes on the market. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions regarding the new saddles, so the Ploh compared to Lupina, just drop a comment below. Yeah, if you think this video was a little bit helpful, subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. You can find all of the saddles in the description below on our website. It's free worldwide shipping for these saddles. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy, guys.